Hi, welcome to Guitar Time. I'm Robert Knoll, and we are going to learn and talk about Form 2 minor. So this is usually the second scale that I have students learn after they've learned the major scale and are pretty good with it, pretty proficient. Then we go to the minor scale. Well, we've got a formula for the minor scale as well. So let's see what it is, okay? Let's look at our sheet. If you have the PDF, it's going to be easy for you to kind of look and follow along with me. So, of course, we start with the root note again in A. We're going to learn A minor scale first. And unlike the major, what started on the second finger, the minor scale starts with the index finger, the first finger. So I'm going to start by playing the root note, and then I'm going to add my third finger. I'm just going to talk fingers right now, okay? So we're going to go 1, and then a whole step, 3, 4. I got a half step, 1, and then my next string I'm going to go 1, 3, 4 again, and then I'm going to go 1, 3. That brings me to the root. So there's our first octave. Okay, that's pretty easy. Everything is right in order. Our fingers are set up. They're on the tips. They're playing, hugging the frets. So the finger placement's good. But now we have something a little different. We have what's called a shift. I'm on my third finger, and I've got to shift my hand from 5th position into 4th position. So my first finger needs to go to the next string to the 4th fret for 1, 2, 4. So that's called a shift. I'm shifting from 5th position, my 5th fret, you can see, to my 4th fret. So those 3 notes are played in 4th position. Now I have to shift back up to the 5th position. So my index finger needs to come from the 4th fret to the next string on the 5th fret. So I've got 1, 2, 4 again. And now I play my root note. So on the way backwards, in reverse, I start with the 1, the root, and I go 4, 2, 1. Now my first finger's down in the 5th position, but I've got to shift to the 4th, so my 4th finger comes down 1 fret. So now those 3 notes were once again in the 4th position. Now I have to shift up to the 5th position. So my third finger has to come up to the 7th fret for the root again, and then my fingers are now in position to finish the scale. So I would go, there's my root, and then first finger, 4, 3, 1, 4, 3, 1. So I'm going to talk fingers again. 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 4, 2, 1, 4, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 3, 1, 4, 3, 1. So we have a formula for the minor scale, okay? Do you remember what the major was? You sure should. You should know 3, 4, 7, and 8, or 7 and 1. The minor scale formula is half step between 2 and 3 and 5 and 6. So let's prove it, and let's see it as we play the scale pattern. So I start off with the 1, and now I go 2, and then the minor third. So we have a root, we have what's called a major second, and intervals, and then we have the minor third. The 2, 3, major second and minor third, we have to have that to make this a minor scale. 1, 2, 3. The major scale had 1, 2, 3. It was very happy. 1, 2, 3, yay! And in the minor scale, 1, 2, 3. It's more melancholy, sad. And then we go to the next string for the perfect 5th. Perfect 4th? Yeah, perfect 4th. and then perfect fifth, and then the minor 6. So we've got a half step between 5 and 6. Let's look at that again. 1, 2, 3 half step. 4, 5, 6 is the other half step in the formula. Then we go 7, 1. That's a whole step now. The major scale was a half step, but here we have what we call the dominant 7 or the minor 7. Then we continue 1, 2, 3 as we shifted. There's our half step, 2, 3, 4. Now we have the 5, 6 again, the half step. And then 6 to 7 has to be a whole step. 7 to 8 is another whole step to the root. So interval-wise, I'm thinking root 1, minor 7 or dominant 7, minor 6, perfect fifth, perfect fourth, minor third, major second, and then I shift back up to my root, and then I've got that minor 7 again, and then minor 6, perfect fifth, perfect fourth, minor third, second, root. So there's your intervals. Note names you should know. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. And we start over again. We shift from A to B, C, D, E to F, G, A. So you start to learn your note names. This is important as learning your intervals, okay? But to memorize the scale, you first got to think fingers. You want to learn the pattern, and then you want to be able to count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Where are the ones? 1, 1, 1. Where are the twos? Same place as a major scale. But the minor thirds, oh, that's different. There's my 3s. Where are my 4s? My 5s. My minor 6. And my minor 7, or dominant 7. And then I'm back to roots. So the formula for a minor scale is half step between 2, 3, and 5, 6. You have to know that. We need to know that for analyzing, for understanding chords and riffs and melodies and music theory. If I was to go, like I said, we can go horizontal, we can go vertical. So if I go like this and I go just using one finger so I can show you better, A to B, or 1 to 2 has to be a whole step. Now I go 2 to 3, that's always a half step in the minor scale. 3 to 4, always a whole step. 4 to 5, always a whole step. Now I'm to 5 to 6. There's our half step. 5 to 6. 6 to 7 now is a whole step. And then 7 to 8, a whole step. So I could keep going. I could go the 2, a whole step, a minor third. I'm running out of frets now. So I go back to the A note here on the 17th fret, and I come down to the 7, and then I come down to the 6, and then 6 to 5 has to be a half step. 5 to 4, and then 4 down to 3 is a whole step now. Now I'm to 3 to 2, 2 to 3, always a half step, and then I'm at the root again, 1. And if I kept going down backwards, I'd go down a whole step to the minor 7, and then I would go down another whole step for the minor 6.